just forum, yes, I would say.
They do events.
Good morning. Today, before you are the advocates of the Law Society of Kenya, the representation to the senior council bar and our council chairs of the branches, as well as my council members of the national office and most importantly the members of the Law Society of Kenya. Today we have come together to protest the brutal assassination of KYALO, and as advocates we've seen this before during the time of William. As advocates we serve not only our clients but as well members of the public. And if our advocates cannot be protected in this criminal justice system, then it means that those who stand on behalf of clients, those who stand on behalf of members of the public, then there's no one to stand for them. And as the Law Society, we will call out this heinous act. We will call out anyone who tries to put the lives of advocates in danger. This is something that we do not want to see recurrent. The death of Willie Mutunga still leaves Milimani still leaves a great chill to each and every one of us. Just remembering what he went through and the painful death that he met as he was standing for justice for his clients and for that particular case. But whatever the issue may be, killing an advocate is not the way of this movement. And so we will also ask that aspersions are not cast upon the name of the advocate until investigations are completed. However, irrespective of whatever reason, killing of an advocate is not the solution. And we condemn it in the strongest terms, and we're asking the Inspector General of Police to ensure that thorough investigations are done, that the perpetrators are brought to court. The law should not be taken into anyone's hands. We have courts for a reason. If you feel you have an issue against any individual, take them to court, whether for a civil suit or a criminal prosecution. And that is why we have courts, not to decide to take the law into your hands and take away someone's life. I will also allow the senior council bar chair is present, who can also give his views on how the senior council bar also views this in
Here today with a senior criminal practitioner, Praveen Bauri. Practicing in the courts in this country is not easy. It shouldn't be made more difficult by threats, by harm, and in the case that we are now dealing with, murder. We put ourselves out for all sorts of people, and as the President said, we deserve protection not only from society but in particular from the law enforcement agencies of this republic. Ours is a difficult job. All we require is support. And as the President says, this is not a time that rumors and all sorts of distractions should be thrown at the issue. Right now we want thorough investigations and action taken. I just ask Praveen Bauri to say a couple of words on the same, in the same vein.
Died in the circumstances I am hoping that the people who have perpetuated this will be brought to justice as soon as possible. And the burden lies on the police force and the ODPP personnel. I am hoping that the investigation will be carried out expeditiously and thoroughly.
But indeed, we live in a country that is subject to the rule of law. Irrespective of what has been committed, we have what's and nobody can take the life of another. In fact, as a matter of fact, the right to life for himself, and the state has an obligation to protect it. And so we want to call on the law enforcement agencies to move swiftly to bring to justice the people who committed this heinous crime. And also to just urge our friends in the media to be measured in the manner in which they handle this particular matter. any speculation is likely to scuttle the investigation that are
of the senior bar in the Law Society of Kenya. It's a very sad day for the senior bar, having witnessed what has happened to one of us, KYALO, who has practiced for in excess of 35 years, and the life being taken brutally through assassination, which ought not to be. And this is at a time and at a place where it would be very easy to collect information and know the perpetrators. I associate myself with the sentiments of all those who have spoken before me, and as the representative of the senior bar in the Council of the Law Society of Kenya, we urge that the state organs who are investigating this matter not to be distracted in any way by other issues which are coming out either in the social or other media, that we deal with the issue of murder, assassination in broad daylight, which ought not to happen to anybody. Not only as lawyers, we deal with sensitive issues, we deal with sensitive clients, but we do that on behalf of the public. And therefore, the public, together with even the media, because when they come for you, you will be coming to us. And therefore, it is important that even the media and the entire public and even the law enforcement agents realize that this is something that they must come to the bottom of and ensure that the death of MBOBU is accounted for and justice is served. Thank you and God bless.
And in solidarity with the family of KYALO, and to pass our condolences to his family, but also demand that the state should investigate and deal with these issues of assassinations. It's just in the recent past that we lost a legislator not far from here on Congo, shot in broad daylight, and in a gangland style assassination. The same has happened to a very senior lawyer from the Kenyan bar. It is the cardinal duty of any state to ensure the protection of the life and property of its citizens. We cannot send our police officers to fight with gangs in Haiti, and back home we leave gangs to roam streets on motorbikes, trail our leaders, trail our lawyers, and kill them in broad daylight, and no action is taken. We are demanding that action be taken and the perpetrators of this heinous crime be brought to. Thank you.